Look around any room, any meeting, any group of men. You'll spot them fast once you know what to look for. The peacocking boys. They're trying to look confident, trying to look alpha, trying to dominate every conversation with noise instead of strength. Real unshakable men don't need that. They don't peacock. They don't perform. They just show up like a damn mountain. This is episode 6, the finale of the Unshakable Man series. Today, I'm going to show you the signs of fake confidence in men. Once you see them, you can't unsee them. And more importantly, I'm going to show you what unshakable actually looks like so you can stop peacocking and start being a man who doesn't move when the wind blows. Let's get into it. Let's set the fence. Fake confidence is performance. Unshakable confidence is foundation. Fake confidence says, hey, look at me, listen to me, believe I'm strong. Unshakable confidence says, I know who I am. You'll see it whether I talk about it or not. Now, I'm going to suggest you're doing this a bit. If you see yourself in this video, you're peacocking, not powerful. And the good news, you can change it. Here are the 6 signs. The first sign of fake confidence, well, they have to tell you they're confident. I'm a confident guy. I'm secure in myself. I don't care what anyone thinks. Now, the louder they say, I don't care what anyone thinks, the more they absolutely fucking care what everyone thinks. Real confidence doesn't need a press release. It's like people who flash their bank accounts. The ones who actually have money are not the ones screenshotting their balance for Instagram. Now, unshakable men don't say, I'm confident. They just walk in, read the room, and listen more than they talk. And when they speak, it matters. If you hear yourself explaining your confidence to people, that's not confidence. That's begging. Second sign, the performance. You know this guy. He has to be the loudest voice at every table. He jumps into every conversation, even when he has nothing worth saying. He laughs just a little too loud, and he flexes every story just a little too big. This is peacocking, like a bird throwing its feathers out, walking in circles, hoping someone goes, damn, look how impressive he is. Peacocking boys confuse visibility with value. Being seen is not the same as being respected. Unshakable men get quieter as they get stronger. They don't shove their way into the middle of everything. They're just there, solid, present. If you're constantly looking for opportunities to show off, you're not confident. You're auditioning. Third sign, they hide behind fake dominance. This is the guy who has to be right about everything, can't handle disagreement without raising his voice, uses alpha language like it's a bulletproof vest. He calls it being assertive, but it's not assertiveness. It's panic with a bunch of muscles on it. Dominance without wisdom is just insecurity with a microphone. Unshakable men can disagree without being dicks. They can say, no, I see that differently, without needing to crush you socially. The strongest tree in a forest doesn't print a t-shirt that says, strongest tree. You just look at it and... Fourth sign, everything is a competition. These guys turn life into a constant scoreboard. You tell a story, they have a bigger one. You had a hard day, theirs was harder. You have an achievement, they did that years ago, bro. They can't let anything just be. They have to win every micro moment. Why? Because they feel like they're losing. Unshakable men don't need to win the room. They're more concerned with winning their own life. They're not trying to beat you in conversation. They're trying to build something real when the conversation is over. Fifth sign, fake confidence collapses when it's wrong. Challenge these guys and watch what happens. You question a decision, they get defensive. You point out a mistake, suddenly you're the enemy. Why? Because their whole identity is built on the performance of, I'm right, I know, I'm strong. Being wrong means I'm exposed. Unshakable men can say 3 words that fake confident men choke on. I was wrong. They can update their opinion when they get better information. Last one, the online alpha performance. This is the peacocking boy's natural habitat. He's posting dominance quotes all day. lecturing strangers in comment sections, recording rants about real men while staring at himself in the front camera. It's alpha cosplay, all performance, no weight. Now, here's how you know it's fake. He spends more time talking about being a man than actually doing the boring, unsexy work that makes a man unshakable. Showing up, owning choices, facing fears, building skills. Unshakable men don't need to brand themselves as strong on social media. They're too busy becoming strong in real life. So let's flip it. What does unshakable actually look like? Well, unshakable men listen more than they speak. They don't explain their confidence, they live it. They can be challenged without losing their shit. They can make decisions and accept the consequences. They're not trying to convince you they're powerful. They're busy doing the things powerful men do. A lot of this fake confidence comes from men trying to live up to an idea that was bullshit from the start. Now, the whole alpha male wolf pack theory, it's built on bad science experiments. And even the scientist who wrote some of that admitted he was wrong. In the wild, wolf packs don't have alphas. They have parents. But men grabbed the wrong idea and built a whole identity around being alpha, which is just a fancy word for scared boy performing dominance. If you want to tear this fake alpha crap out by the roots, I laid it all out in my book. You're not an alpha, you're an asshole. It's a straight breakdown of why the alpha myth is toxic and what real strength looks like when you stop peacocking. The link for this book is in the description below. So let's bring this home. Not just this video, but this whole series. We've spent 6 episodes tearing down the script. We covered boundaries, toxic people, nice guy syndrome, overthinking, silence, and now fake confidence. You have the tools, you have the mindset. Now you have a choice. You can watch these videos, nod your head, and go back to performing. Or you can pick one place where you are peacocking and kill that performance. Real strength doesn't need feathers. It doesn't need a label. It is unshakable, with or without an audience. I'm Mitchell Palmer. You know my name, damn it. Don't die like this. Start now.